Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So today's look is this one right here. I use the new Colourpop Fall Collection. Absolutely love it. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, what colors I use, and what other things I used, then just keep on watching. Alright you guys, I am super excited to get this video started. As you saw the title, I picked up the new Colourpop collection. It is the first fall collection. I'm sure out of many more to come, but this is the beginning, and as soon as I saw this palette, I was like, I need it. I have to have it. So I picked up a couple of things, obviously definitely the palette and a couple of other things, so I'm going to show you right now. But before we get started, as you can see, I have my brows already filled in. I have my eyes prepped and ready, and we're going to jump right in. You guys, when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is what I needed for fall. And look at this. This is the Whatever palette from Colourpop, and the packaging is so cute. I love it. I love the colors. It just screams fall. It has the cheetah print. Leopard? Leopard. There you go. Leopard. So cute, you guys. Oh, look. The names are on the back. There is 12 shadows. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. So cute. Alright, so looking at the back of the palette, it has the name. It says Pressed Powder Palette and the name of the 12 shades. Now, I like the fact that at the bottom right here, they put shades Bad Guy, Duh, and Miss Bright Side, not intended for use in the immediate eye area. And down here, it says there is a Super Shock Shadow. There's 1. Pressed Powders, there's 10. And pressed glitters, there's 1. So that's really awesome that they actually have all of the information right on the back of the palette. I really appreciate that, and the palette is absolutely gorgeous even on the back. Really pretty. Very fall, you guys. I absolutely love this. So here we go. So excited. Oh, look at this. Freaking gorgeous. This is such a fall palette, you guys. I mean, like, couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, yes, I'm sure you've seen other palettes that are very similar to this, but I'm happy for it. I don't care. I love palettes like this, and you know what? I'm living for it right now, okay? I am going to start this look, and starting off the look, I am going to grab my Morphe M441, and I think I'm gonna grab, let me see, ooh. All right, we're gonna start off with Copycat, which is this shade right here, and I feel like so many people are going to be using that shade because it's the perfect transition shade, you know what I mean? Ooh, so this also has, like, I don't know, it's kind of peachy, you know? It's definitely a little bit on the warm peachy side, you know, on the warm side, but it does have a hint of peach in there. So we're just gonna bring this up and blend it. Make sure we have that in the transition area and a little bit right here above the crease. Well, the transition area. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and you guys, these colors are gorgeous. I don't know what kind of look I'm going for, but just by looking at this palette, I feel like I'm definitely going to be diving into this one, and obviously the glitter shade. So I'm gonna go into those. So let's just finish with this so we can jump onto the next color. It's so pretty. I wonder which one is the, oh, I think I see it. Okay, so I think Tardy is the Super Shock Shadow because it looks just like the Super Shock. It is so pretty. Ooh, that's really nice of you, Colourpop. I love that. I love it. Get a little bit of everything in this palette. The Super Shock shadows are awesome. I love those. They're like my favorite. I don't have too many, but they are so good, you guys. All right, so now that I'm done with that color, I'm gonna grab this brush right here. This is the Sigma Blending E25 brush. I am gonna grab Pass It On, which is this shade here. So I'm just gonna apply this right here in the crease and also on the outer V, but I wanna make sure I add that into the crease. And this is the perfect brush because it literally just like sticks into the socket just like that, and it blends. So that's a good shadow, but I need to add something else because that's not really what I'm looking for. But it is a nice shadow and it blends really nicely. So far, both the shadows blend out really nicely. I have no complaints so far, so that's good. I'm gonna grab this brush right here. This is the Morphe M507, and I'm gonna just jump right into Bad Guy, which is this one right here. And with this shade right here, I'm going to apply it right here on the outer V and also in the crease. And this is just gonna give the eye some definition. Just wanna make sure you blend. You're gonna make sure to also bring it into the inner corner just to define the eye, just like that. That looks good. Oh, very pretty. This is like a nice wine color. I like it. I love red wine, so this right here is definitely like a nice wine color. Oh, this is oh my god, this is so pretty. And it blends out beautifully, you guys. No patchiness, nothing. Beautiful blend, even too, so that's what we love. Colourpop, so far you are doing amazing. All right, so now I want to deepen this up a little bit. So I'm going to grab this brush right here. This is the Small Tapered Blending E45 brush. And I'm grabbing Miss Brightside, which is this deeper burgundy shade. And I am so excited to jump into this shade because this is what's going to make the look. So I'm just going to pack that on right here on the outer V. Blend that right in the crease as well. Deepen that up a bit. Oh yes, and I love this brush because you can also blend because it has a nice fine little point. So just make sure you blend that out. Soften up those edges as you blend. Perfect. Ooh, this is gorgeous. You guys, I am so obsessed right now. Did you guys pick up this palette? I mean, if you did, follow along. It is so good. You guys know, if you have it, these colors are blending out beautifully. And as you can see, there is like almost like no fallout. Like I don't really see any fallout on my face, which is awesome. That is, I mean, and for a dark shadow, that's like, good job, Colourpop. That's all I can say. You guys are amazing. I mean, by now they definitely know what they're doing, so it really doesn't surprise me. They're doing amazing, amazing, amazing. And I don't have any bad things to say about their palettes. I honestly don't think, well, or I don't remember that I've ever had a bad experience with Colourpop. Ever. I actually recently just picked up their, what is it? Their brow pencil in the shade Brunette, which is this one right here, and I have been obsessed, you guys. I've been using that for more of a natural brow. As you know, as you can see today, I did more of a pomade, but that right there I have been using every single day. No joke. If you haven't tried that brow pencil, so inexpensive, I think it's like $8, and I picked mine up at Ulta. It's really, really good, you guys. I definitely recommend. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna grab absolutely nothing. I'm just gonna use whatever's left on the brush, and I'm just gonna blend out these edges right here. Just soften them up, and that's that. Just so it doesn't look harsh, we get a nice blend. Look how beautiful, you guys. Like I said, if you own this palette, if you ended up picking this up, you guys already know that this is really, really good. Really obsessed right now. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of concealer on the lid. All right, so I am gonna grab this brush right here. This is just a flat shade shader brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of concealer. Any concealer, you guys, is good. I'm just going to cut the crease and then apply a shadow for the base, and then add a little bit of a glitter. So this is what we're doing. If you don't want to cut the crease, don't cut the crease. You can easily just apply the shadow on the lid and continue, but I prefer to just cut the crease. And if you're doing it, just take your time, no rush. All right, so now that I'm done cutting the crease, I'm gonna put my concealer away. I'm gonna grab this shade right here. This one is called TTYN. I don't know what that means. If you guys know what that means, leave me a comment down below because I don't know. I'm going to apply that right here on the concealer. Oh, this is pretty. Super pretty. Aw, I like this. I'm actually gonna add a little of something else, but this is really pretty. I like this. And I'm using I didn't even mention it, I'm using a MAC 242 brush. I'm actually gonna grab the other side of the brush, and I'm gonna go in with Ditching You, which is this one here. And I'm just going to apply this one right in between right here, like on the right in the middle of the lid, right where both the dark shadow and the lid shadow meet. Right here, just blend it out just like that. Oh, very pretty. Pretty. I'm gonna grab that Sigma Small Tapered Blending E45 brush. It's the one we use with Miss Brightside. I'm just gonna blend a little bit here, just so we have a nice effect from one shadow to the other. I'm not adding any additional product. I'm using whatever's left on the brush and just blending. All right, so now I'm gonna grab a little bit of this right here. This is the Tardy shadow. This is the, whatchamacall, the Super Shock shadow. And I'm actually going to apply this on the brow bone. And then I'm also gonna apply this, I think, on the inner corner. But I want to apply a little bit of this on the brow bone, because why not? You know? If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can leave it just as is. I'm just going to apply a little bit. A little bit of a sparkle in there. All right, so I feel like I want to add something else. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Bad Guy, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to blend that in right here into the crease. And just deepen this up as well in the inner part of the eye, just like that. So I'm just adding more definition to the eye. You see that? And now I'm just going to go back in with my Morphe 441. All right, you guys, so I am going to add a little bit of liner to this look, but I'm going to use an eyeshadow. I'm going to grab in Bold, which is this brownie shadow here. I am going to grab a little bit of my Inglot Duraline, and I'm just going to apply that on the back of my hand, you know, just one drop like that. And I'm going to grab a little bit of the the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply it right on the Duraline. You see that? And this is actually going to help create a liquid liner. I am using this Tarte eyeliner brush. All right, so if you do mess it up a little bit, don't worry, just go in with the shader brush and just blend it out just like that. And don't worry about it because you're gonna go in with lashes anyway, so you're really not gonna see, you know, if you messed up a little bit. Plus it's dark enough so you don't see if you messed up. All right, so I'm gonna stop right there with the eyes. This is as far as I'm gonna go for right now. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with some lashes, and these are it right here. These are the Kiss Lash Couture Naked Drama Collection lashes, and these are in the chiffon style, which I'm really excited to try out. They look super gorgeous. It says it's a cushion flexi band for a seamless contoured fit, split tip lash design for full fluffy volume. So I am going to apply these babies off camera, and once I'm done I will be back and we will continue on with the rest of the look. All right, you guys, I'm back, and as you can see I have the lashes on. I love how fluffy they are. They are just super flirty, and I really think they look really beautiful with this eye look. So if you haven't tried these, definitely pick them up, because I think I'm gonna pick up a couple more of these just to have as backups, because they're really, really nice and lightweight, which is awesome, and they're really easy to apply, so definitely try them out. Now moving on to the face, you guys, I'm going to start off with face primer, of course. I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur Primer, and this is, I think, the only primer I'm gonna use today. I have been really enjoying this primer for my pores. It's definitely done the job, and it's super inexpensive. I love this primer. And the face is primed. So for foundation today, I am going to be using one of my favorite oldie but goodie foundations. This is the the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is such an amazing everyday when you want to do a full face full of, you know, full glam. It's the perfect go-to foundation. I feel like you can do very little, and you can, like I said, go super glam with it and just apply as much as you want and get it to full coverage. So I am going to just apply this all over, you guys, and I am in this in the shade Sun Beige. I feel like I'm slurring. Like I don't even know what is going on with me today. but I'm just going to apply this all over. Alright, so now for concealer, you guys, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl True Blend, and this one is in the shade Perfect Beige. I'm going to grab my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to blend that out. So cream contour, I am going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Mocha, and I have been using this also every single day. I've been using this and I love it. I stopped using this, but I'm back to it, and it's like the best bronzer contour color that, you know, works really well for me. I am going to be grabbing my brush, this one right here. This is the Real Techniques contour brush. Just gonna blend this out. And it just blends out super gorgeous, you guys. I love this. I also like to grab my Real Technique sponge and just go over everything. You guys know I always do this. All the areas that I applied the concealer, any cream contour, just to make it look super flawless. And it's gonna just look really airbrushed. You see that? There you go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of bronzer, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this one. This is the Hoola Caramel Bronzer, and I'm just gonna set out the I'm gonna set the outer perimeter and all those areas that I applied the cream contour, of course, cream bronzer, whatever it is that you're doing. Also going to apply a little bit on the neck, just like that. Alright, now I'm going to go in and set the under eye. I'm going to grab my RCMA powder, of course, you guys already know. And I'm just going to set the under eye, just like that. I'm also going to go in and set the smile lines and the chin. There you go. I'm going to add a little bit on right here, in between my brows. And now I'm just going to jump right back into the eyes. I'm going to finish that off. I am going to grab a little bit of this right here. I'm going to go in with Miss Brightside, but I'm going to grab a flat shader brush just to get a really nice line on the lower lash line. So I'm going to tap off whatever's there, and I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my eye. And I'm pretty much lining up the brush with the liner on the outer V, and then just dragging a little bit towards the inner part of the eye. I'm gonna grab a little bit more, and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Just be very careful. If you need to blink, give yourself a second, just like me, because my eyes do water. I'm also going to grab a little bit of this shade here. This one is called Bad Guy, and I'm actually going to run that on the inner part of the eye, you know, the rest of the lower lip. And I'm blending it with Miss Brightside. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this brush right here, and this is like the perfect brush. This one is the Morphe M562, and I'm going to grab Copycat and a little bit of Pass It On, which is this one right here. Tap off, and I'm going to blend the lower lash line, and this is going to diffuse everything and just give it a nice shade to the bottom lash line. There you go. It's just blending all those beautiful colors together. You see that? Looks really nice. And the brush pretty much does the work for you. So I recommend this brush. I always seem to say that in the last couple videos, but it's true. Ever since I got this brush, it's definitely been a game changer for me. So definitely pick it up, and look how beautiful it just like blew out the lower lash line. Look at that. So beautiful, you guys. I love it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab this little accent brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to grab Tardy. And Tardy is going to go right here on the inner corner. As you guys already know, I always need something in the inner corner, and why not a super, what is it? The Super Shock Shadow. I always forget. Super Shock Shadow, the triple S. The 3 S's in the inner corner. See that? Just brings a little bit more of light into the eye, and kind of makes it a little bit lighter, not just too dark. You know, it opens up the eye a little bit, you know? All right, so now I want to show you 3 other things that I picked up. This one is the, what is this? This is the creme gel liner. And I got this one, you guys. I was really excited, so I'm going to use this on my eyes. This one is in the shade Joyride. Look at that. I'm going to use that on the waterline. It's so pretty. Look at that. Yes. There you go. You can use this for the eyes, and I'm actually going to use this for the lips. So, yeah, I'm done with the eyes for right now. I'm just going to apply mascara in a little bit, but I am going to move into the lips. I'm going to use this as a lip liner. So, now I want to show you guys 2 ultra glossy lips that I picked up also from Colourpop. This one is, let's see which one this one is. So they're supposed to be ultra glossy. I picked up 2, and these are it, you guys. So pretty. Of course, I went in with like the nudes. So I'm gonna swatch this one, both of them for you. This one is called Attention Haul. Ooh. Ooh, very pretty. And this one is called Lesson Learned. Oh, both of them are gorgeous. So this one is called Attention Haul, which is the pink, more of like the pinkier nude. And then this one right here is Lesson Learned. And they're both super beautiful. Definitely something I would wear. So I'm really happy that I picked these 2 up. And I think for today's lip, I'm gonna go with, I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one is called Lesson Learned. This is the one I really, really liked. I really love the lip. I love a glossy lip, you guys. So this right here is definitely a really good pick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of a highlight, and I am going to use this one right here. I should have been a little bit more prepared today, but kind of just jumped into the video. So I'm just going to grab this brush. This is the Morphe M510, and I'm just going to go into these right here, these highlights from Cover FX, and I'm just going to apply that right here on the high points of the cheek right there. Gorgeous. And like I've mentioned in my other videos, I like this one because you can definitely do a subtle highlight, but you could also build it up. You see that? Gorgeous. Super pretty, you guys. Apply a little bit on the tip of the nose, of course. Go back in a little bit more because we're extra. I'm going to apply a little bit on the brow bone because I just want to. And that is that for the highlight. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some mascara, and I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Wow, I can't speak. And just apply that on the lower lashes. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the NYX Bear With Me setting spray and just set my face. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look right here. I just love the eye look. I love the whole makeup look, you guys. Colourpop, you did an amazing job with this collection. I mean, the colors in this palette are amazing. Definitely fall vibes, of course, when you look at it off the bat. It is super like blendable and pigmented. I had no fallout, you guys. They blended out super nicely. And if you guys want to see more looks with this palette, leave me a comment down below and I will do just that, because I mean, I will be using this palette. So even if you guys don't want to, I am going to be doing it. So keep an eye out for another look. These lip glosses, love. I did use Lesson Learned today, but both of them are absolutely gorgeous, and I love a glossy lip. I mean, I do. So I'm so happy that I picked up these two nudes. This is more of a darker nude, but I still love it. So pretty. All right, so now the gel liner, you guys. Absolutely loved it. The color is gorgeous. It's like a nice burgundy wine color, and I used it on the waterline, the rim of the eye, and of course as my lip liner, as you guys saw, and I love it. It's really nice and creamy. Honestly, I had no issues with it. So really pigmented, and I definitely recommend all of these products that I personally picked up myself and paid my own money for. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I definitely feel like you guys will love the lip glosses and the eyeshadow palette and the liner. I mean, you don't have to pick them all up, but the eyeshadow palette, if you love eyeshadow palettes, pick it up. Love it. It's so good, and as you guys saw, it's blendable and it's not patchy. Just really good, and I love the fact that Colourpop does an amazing job with the color selections in the palette, and I'm waiting patiently to see what comes next. So this is it right here, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the look. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.